Welcome everybody. We are here in game number 2 of the finals, and it is going to be a really cool Metalopolis game of tGRyan, the Zerg on the top, going up against Kiom, the Terran in the right. This is going to be game number 2. It's actually a regame of the last game, as actually it turned out that tGRyan's Windows automatic update ended up going off, which caused him to caused the computer to do that really infamous restart that just screws up StarCraft all the time. But now we're going to see that Ryan's going to be able to play again. This was his choice of map, as he did lose the first game, and you'll notice that my quality is all of a sudden much better than before. I actually stopped my stream because Team Liquid doesn't feature tournaments that are under $100 in the prize tournament, in the prize pool, that I'm decided to actually just do it through YouTube and fraps it, which is why it's looking better and cleaner. So hopefully this will pay off, and the TQ Invitational that this is a qualification for will be streamed completely. All of it will be streamed by me. I'll definitely be commentating that, and we're going to be able to watch how this game is going to play out. Now, tGRyan has shown to have some very strong macro. Definitely very strong macro. We're going to see how he's actually going to play this game, though. So now we'll probably hope to see. I'm definitely going to hope to see a better, maybe a transition to some roaches. In the first game, he didn't really have roaches. He tried to rely purely on Muta, Ling, Baneling, and now we're just going to be casting. And so now Kiom and tGRyan have to play this. We'll see that Kiom is actually doing the same 2 barracks pressure that he's going to do. We'll see. Probably won't be building any. You probably won't be building any bunkers or bringing any SCVs. Like he hasn't done that at all. He's just been streaming the Marines down there one by one, and now it seems that Kiom is actually going to be able to thwart this drone. The drone will be leaving, and we do have this hatchery popping up first before the spawning pool, so Ryan's definitely going to be able to hold off whatever it is that Kyle's going to send him. However, Ryan's going to be forced to build probably 8 Zerglings or so in order to just make sure that he can stay alive. Now, Kiom does see that the Overlord is here. It sees the hatchery. It's not going to throw down any bunkers, and it's actually getting attacked by this drone. So really, Kiom is going to have to keep this guy moving and not let that happen. Otherwise, he's going to end up losing this SCV, as it's now down to 2 drone hits to kill. So now this hatchery is going to be able to build out some. Oh, is he saving up his? I think he's saving up his larva to get out 6 Zerglings ASAP, as well as a queen, which is definitely going to be the safest way to go against this opening. Like, there it is. We have these Marines. 4 Marines are going to be pumped out over here, and we do have the Zerglings coming out, as well as the queen. No spawning pool, no metabolic boost yet, because there's not. He did get his extractor after this. Wait, does he have? Okay, there's a 3 in there. But he got the extractor after the spawning pool, so that's not going to be happening immediately. Now these queens are going to be popping out soon. It's going to help with the defense as well. But this is actually a little bit better push than last time, as 4 Marines are going to be pushing in at the same time. 4 Marines are definitely going to beat these 4 Zerglings. And now 6 Zerglings are out. Now is Ryan going to throw down his spine crawler? That's the question. He might want to, as there's going to be a lot more Marines come around this time. And Queen's going to vomit some larvae over there. And we're going to be able to see how this is going to continue playing. Now, you got to watch how this is going to go. It seems that, Kiom's just going to pull back. I guess he's showing enough force, made Ryan actually build more Zerglings than he wanted to have. Oh, he's actually going to go right back in. He's actually faking Ryan out, as Ryan's producing only drones right now. He probably thinks that he's safe. However, there are a lot of Marines coming down here, and now immediately throwing down a bunch more Zerglings. He's got to throw down a spine crawler, I would think, to start trying to hold this off, as a little bit of Marine micro, and these guys are going to go down. Looks like Manx is getting shot a little bit. That's not a huge deal. But again, Kiom is just not pushing in. He's forcing Zerglings and not killing anything. Now, we do have Ryan going for his layer up now, so this should be okay, as Ryan is not getting damaged at all. Now, if we look back here, we do have the command center almost done for Kiom. I'm just confused as to why he didn't really push in and put more pressure on. He wasn't in any danger. He had a lot of Marines. He could definitely do some damage with it, and instead he chose to just pull back. Like, this amount of Zerglings could not kill this amount of Marines. But whatever. Also, why is he landing his command center down there? Doesn't seem like an interesting thing. But now you do have the double factory follow-up from Kiom. Ah, that's probably why he didn't push in. He wants to keep his marine count high so he can be safe for during this factory transition to get into mech. I bet you anything that if Kiom had gone in, lost some of his marines, then his mech would have been much weaker without the marine support, as he's going to probably try not to have to rebuild any of the marines. Now here we go. Zerglings with speed are now running around trying to do some pressure. And now spine cars are now going down. Ryan probably just wants to be safe. He got a Zergling, not a Zergling, a drone just there. Now it's going to finally actually use it. But now here we go. We do have its creep tumors out. He can probably start spreading that creep fairly easily. And by probably spread the creep, I mean actually can spread that creep. There it is. He's now spreading it. And this creep tumor is probably going to go around this way. And Kiom's got to start trying to think about doing some kind of pressure because he's allowing a lot of drones to be made on Ryan's part. If we look at the units for a second, we have 36 drones to 31 SCVs. Definitely good for Ryan right now. And Ryan did a great job of not building 20 bajillion Zerglings like I bet you anything Kiom wanted to do. Kiom's also being really good about trying to prevent the scout by having his Marines patrol, but this overseer is going to get in anyway. It could theoretically contaminate something, but nope, it's not going to contaminate, it's just going to die. But it does see the double factory right now, and you can see Infernal Preigniter is being researched, and if Ryan remembers the last game, he will know that Infernal Preigniter is a very, very likely thing to happen. The Spire is now going down. Ryan does have a lot of tech coming. We'll see when he's going to try and get his third, but it seems that he's going to wait as Kiom is just now getting up his natural expansion. This Zergling will be able to see it, and it's going to start attacking this reactor. So it sees the reactor, and now these Hellions are going to be revealed. They do not have Infernal Preigniter yet, however, he is at 5 Hellions. He pushed in with 6 Hellions in the first game. He does have a 6 Hellion out, however, he is not using it, he's not pushing out with it, and now we do have all of these SCVs coming down, and Kiom's really going to be able to do a lot of damage with these Hellions. It is Metalopolis, so there's a lot of space around the back that they can maneuver. There are a good spread of spine crawlers, though, that's definitely going to help. And this third base for Ryan is being thrown down now. Good timing on that. Right when this expansion is getting up and running for Kiom is when he's going for his third. When Ryan's going for his third, so that's definitely good to see. And we do have we have 7 Hellions out. All of Infernal Preigniter. They're going to do a ton of damage. I guess Kiom was actually think there might be a 4th out, but that's not the case. But now, he did attack. So now there was a notification for Ryan to know that these guys are out. And look at this. Here we go. Those spine cars are doing a great job of doing damage right now. And right now, this hatchery is going to be building as well. It's going to get attacked by these Hellions. Are there any roaches? The mutas are coming out. The Spire did finish, and mutas are going to come out and start killing these Hellions. But this hatchery is taking a lot of damage from these Hellions. This is kind of weird to see. Hellions should not be able to take out any form of building. Now here we go. Mutas are here. They're going to start attacking, but the Hellions are going to be able to escape. 4.25, mutas at 3.75, so Hellions do outrun mutas. Definitely good. And speedlings are faster than Hellions, which is good to see. Now Ryan does have this up, and he should probably throw down some spine crawlers to defend against the Hellions. But now let's just see, where is his rally point for all his units? He's got his rally point over here. Interesting on the high ground. Now we do have a lot of Zerglings progressing to different things. He's got an Evolution Chamber come up. He's getting melee attacks. He might be wanting to get Ultralisk in the end. That could be a very interesting choice. But now we do have a lot of this stuff going on. He's got all of his geysers up, and he's going to move in with his mutas, try and do some damage. Let's look at the units lost for a second just to see how this is going. Only 1 SCV has been lost for Kiom, and that's it. But now he's got, 3 SCVs have gone down, and Ryan has lost a few more, lost 6 units with 375 in there. So it's going to be pretty fine for both players. If we just look at the army tab for a second, we can see that if you look at the resources going into each